This war, Part 36, on the day of March 13, 2026. On 13th March, US Israeli strikes the US bombed Hong Island, a major Iranian oil export hub, with Trump stating that every military site was destroyed on the island. Explosions were reported in Tehran during rallies for Quds Day. One person was killed by shrapnel. Then there were retaliatory Iranian strikes. An Iranian missile strike in Zarzir, Israel, damaged around 300 homes and injured around 60 people. A drone attack at the Awar industrial area of Sohar, Oman, killed 2 people and injured 11 others. The US Rewards for Justice program offered an up to $10 million bounty for 10 top Iranian leaders, including Mujtaba Khamenei. The Wall Street Journal reported that a strike on Prince Sultan Air Base earlier in the week emerged 5 US, I beg your pardon, let me do it again. Well, the Wall Street Journal reported that a strike on Prince Sultan Air Base earlier in the week damaged 5 US refueling tankers. There were other developments. News outlets reported that some 2,500 US Marines were preparing to embark to the Middle East from Japan with USS Tripoli LHA 7. Let's talk about the next day, 13th of March. Well, on 13th of March, there were US Israeli strikes. HRAN recorded 285 attacks in 18 provinces, with the largest number of attacks in Isfahan. At least 24 civilians, including one child, were killed and 4 were injured. Targets included naval facilities in Bandar Abbas, Shiraz International Airport, an electronics factory in Shiraz, an aerospace research center in Tehran, as well as a residential unit in Javed neighborhood. There was a dormitory of the Shooting Sport Federation. An aircraft manufacturing company in Shaheen Sheher was also hit, as was the Jamkaran Grand Mosque in Qum, struck by the missiles. A food processing factory in Surejan and a residential house in Yazd were hit. The IDF announced that it killed 2 senior members of the Khatimul Anbiya Central Headquarter Intelligence Unit, who were appointed as its acting chiefs after killing of Saleh Asadi. Well, there were retaliatory Iranian strikes as well. A drone attack on Fujairah's oil terminal caused a fire that forced a partial suspension of operations. A helipad at the US Embassy in Iraq in Baghdad was struck by an aerial attack. A drone attack on Ahmad al Jabr air base lightly injured 3 Kuwaiti soldiers. Another attack on Kuwait International Airport damaged a radar system. Iranian missile fragments hit Eilat, seriously injuring a child and lightly injuring another man. Indian tanker Shivalik Nanda Devi, carrying a combined 92,700 metric tons of liquefied natural gas, passed safely through the Strait of Hormuz after talks between the Foreign Minister of India and Foreign Minister of Iran, Abbas Araghchi. There were other developments. Trump called on several nations to send warships to help secure Strait of Hormuz amid the Iranian closure, expressing hopes that the UK, France, China, South Korea, and Japan would support this international effort. But it happened to no gain at all.